That's 08025839117 or 08156851769 to make your order, or visit our outlet at Ifelodun NRC, Jora-Olopa, Lagos, Nigeria. Don't get it twisted. The new LAL CEO, Iyanu for frozen foods, ever fresh foods.
Astamine promotes good health in adults and children. With Astamine, vitality and vigor is promoted, especially during hard work and sports. Also, Astamine helps fast recovery from illness. With essential amino acids and vitamins in Astamine, your body will perform optimally.
You can find Astamine in all registered pharmaceutical shops across the country.
Astamine, the building blocks for good health of the family. Astamine, marketed by Fitson Healthcare Limited, the company that values life.
Check it. Mac check 1 2 1 2. Your boy Big T. You represent 166 family. I'm a bush in law, UK, Naija, worldwide. Now I'm saying I'm chilling with DJ Ali. On fait nous chier là de beau Timothy wow. Elle a your bossing see you on fait nous chier lady Timothy Bob be trying this time. You we get burn. Yeah, DJ Ali, Big TV. I'm pushing low. Shout to everyone, east, west, south, north. DJ Ali, Big TV.
Hi there. How y'all doing? How you doing today? Yes, it's time for your favorite program, Solution, with your boy, Mr. Velocity, aka Oladiti, Iyanu. Let's get ready for Solution. Yes, sir.
Good day. Good morning. Good morning to you. I'm good.
How's the weather there in Nigeria?
It's a very sunny afternoon over here. Very, very sunny.
Wow.
Sunny morning, rather. Yeah, sunny morning.
Do Nigerians love sunny weather today?
Well, let me speak for me and my colleagues. We that work on site, we don't love the sun.
You love the sun?
Yeah, because the sun, it makes you more dehydrated and you use more energy. But when the weather is calm, you're able to even do much more. If you are not a lazy person, who would sleep because the weather is calm?
Well, but what about the side of farming? In England, we always say, the rain is good for the weather. I mean, it's good for the gardening. You can do a lot of gardening, and it's good. It brings out the crops. So you don't need too much sun. You need the rain.
For farming, the little I know, yes, I believe the sun is of a very high importance in farming because of the so-called photosynthesis for plants and all.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
we need the rain to also come up at some point. So for farmers, they need it in, let me say, almost equal measures.
Okay, let's quickly digress a bit. What about what is happening in Lekki? We heard there was a flood in Lekki. Well, what was the situation? Nobody has ever reported it on A.Y.O Radio UK. Any idea about that?
Well, presently I'm actually working at Aja, some distance after Lekki.
Yeah.
And the few rain that fell, at least on Tuesday and yesterday rain fell, and within some few minutes, the water was already flooding everywhere. Yeah, so I think for this area, there's nothing much they can do about this flooding. There's nothing much because almost all the houses are built on water already. So even their water level, naturally, if you check their wells, their boreholes, they are not deep. So everything, so naturally they are sitting on water. So once rain falls, it is easy for the water level to rise above the ground.
Is this how it's going to be always, or is there anything that we can do about the Lekki situation?
Well, in my own little idea, from where I'm seated right now, I can actually see the water, that is the ocean, and I can see a kind of drenching going on. Whereby they're trying to pull off more sand on the bank so that at least it gets taller around it. Yeah, but according to someone I spoke with yesterday, he said maybe a month or 2 months time now, some people will come and buy those sands.
Okay.
The sands are trying to use to create a kind of bank. And some people will actually sell it off and just make money off it.
Wow.
So those are kind of the things that I think will not let the solution to be lasting. So I feel if the drainage here is a little bit much better even than the mainland, yeah, it's a bit more better than, but they still experience more flooding. So I just think if the government can reduce the number of people migrating to the water side of this area, they will try and allow people to stay off the water side a bit, so that when the water overflows, it's there some distance to cover before getting to where we are.
That's correct. Thank you so much, Mr. Solution, Mr. Velocity. Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for your business solution man, Mr. Velocity, Oladiti Iyanu.
All right.
You're welcome.
All right. Greetings to everybody listening out there. It's a pleasure to be with you again this week on A.Y.O Radio UK. Radio Debandote Vatikele Edabe. Change your class to A.Y.O Radio. And don't worry, we are with you everywhere you go. Just log in on TuneIn, or you can take fastcastforyou.com/AYO Radio. So you can listen to us anywhere you go, on your tablet, on your mobile phone, on your laptop, anywhere you are. And you can also join us on social media in case you're the social media person. You can watch live videos. They keep running simultaneously on Facebook, on Instagram. So please feel free to join us. And this is Solution with Velocity. Yes, my name is Oladiti Iyanu. I prefer you call me Velocity. Yeah, because that sounds like something everybody knows. Yeah. And today on Solution, okay, somebody's asking, what is Solution, right? Solution is a very awesome program on A.Y.O Radio. The only place you find Solution is on A.Y.O Radio, whereby we provide practical answers and practical steps to actually achieve those things that look like problems, or those things that are problems or challenges. So what we do is we'll be on the lookout everyday life. We don't look for extraordinary problems. Everyday life, what is going on? Okay, what are people facing, and how can it be solved? Or how can people get to achieve much more in these conditions? So this is what we look at. And over the period of time now, we've talked about platforms, we've talked about business, starting your business, we've talked about your communication skills, we've talked about a lot of many other topics. So today also, last week I discussed on goal setting, and I felt before we jump to another topic, we need to actually say some things also on goal setting. So today will be very short. I just need to round up some points that I feel is actually important in goal setting to help us achieve our daily goals. Yeah, you can join this show via these phone numbers that you can send in your comments or your text messages via this number, +44 74 87 57 0261. +44 74 87 57 0261. So you can send your WhatsApp messages or give us a WhatsApp call to join us live on this show. Let your voice be heard. Yeah, don't stay in the shadows, please. We would like to hear comments and observations from you. Also on our social media at DJ Ali Journalist. At DJ Ali Journalist. Just follow him, send a friend request, follow his videos, follow his live videos, comment on the post, and trust me, within an hour you get a reply. Yes, within an hour you get a reply. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us today again, The Solution. So before we start, I will say my definition of goal again. And the definition I have here is, a goal is a smaller component of your vision, which acts as a roadmap, specifying what needs to be done, where, when, and how, in order to lead you from where you are to where you want to be. So simply, goals are those things you do part-time that takes you from where you are to where you need to be, or where you want to be. So a goal is after all your dribbling, after all your passing, after your crossing, after your throwing, after the corner kick, after the penalty kick, you are able to put the ball in the net, which takes you from a level of 0-0 to another level of 1-0, which is a win that you are looking for. I believe that's a little bit more simpler. So a goal, just the way it is in football, once you score a goal, that means you have left either a tie to a lead, or you have left a 1-0 lead to a 2-0 lead, or you have left a standing point, or maybe you have been defeated, or you are leading in 1-0, so you're able to move. Once you score a goal also, you move from 0 to 1, so you're able to level up. So a goal actually helps you to level up, or it takes you further, or even much more further. So those are little things. If you're going to win a match, you need to score goals. Yeah, let's use the popular Liverpool-Barcelona. Barcelona scored goals, which gave them edge. They were already ahead. But Liverpool came from behind and set much more goals in play. That is, they set 4 more goals, so their 4 more goals was able to outweigh the goals of Barcelona, which actually placed them ahead, even much more ahead of Barcelona. So goals are those. A goal was a goal. Liverpool, Barcelona, 1-0 is a goal. But they needed 4 goals. They needed to achieve 4 goals to actually become the winner. So when we are setting goals, don't just set a goal. Look at, okay, how much of it do I need to do? How much of this thing do I need to do to achieve what I want? Now, no goal is being set if there's nothing in mind that I want to achieve. And if you have something in mind to achieve, it cannot be achieved if you don't set goals. So please, let's get it all clear that goal is actually something we do every day. Some of us don't know. You set out that, okay, today, I want to get to, okay, I want to go for my school. No. Then you change it. You're like, okay, once I leave the house, let me get to the shop. Let me grab my sweater because it looks like it's going to rain. Let me buy a new sweater. Then I head to school. Then when I'm done in school, I need to get to my gym center and actually make a booking for this new month. Then for my gym center, I will get to the park and do a little bit of creative thinking at the park. Then once I've done my creative thinking, I will head back to the gym in the evening to start my monthly session. And you think of all that very quick in the morning before you leave the house. Yeah, you might not know what you've done, but you just set a goal for the day. And before you know it, everything you would do will be channeled towards doing those things. And don't forget, during your day, you might end up doing some other things. Aside from those things you are liked. You might end up hanging out with your friends for some minutes. You might end up going to get some other things. You might end up seeing somebody else. You might end up probably playing football. But then, you set out, okay, in the midst of everything, I need to do this today, do this today. So before you know it, now, let's imagine you meet registering at the gym. After you left school, you just went to the park. Maybe your friends were all noisy and you just followed everybody. You guys went to the park and started to play instead of even thinking. You skip registering at the gym. Then when it is in the evening, when you are meant to go back to the gym and go and start your monthly workout, then you realize that little thing you just skipped will actually make you spend more time at the gym. Either they tell you you can't register that day anymore because people are already working out and registration is filled until the next day. Or the time you are meant to spend at the gym will be prolonged because you have to do your registration first before you even start. So once you set out your goals, all those things work together. Don't look at it that this goal is small, this goal is big, or this goal is tiny, this goal doesn't matter. I'm sorry. If you have plan mercy, every goal rather matters. Every single goal. Well, if you have something against Ajax, you would know that every goal in the Champions League match matters. So please, all your goals matter. So one of the reasons I came back with goal setting again is some of the reasons why I go fail. Yeah, we've discussed some before, but not on that goal. We just discussed them as a topic. So I'd like to just link them up and we'll round up on the show. Not long today, not long. Not really. I wish you guys can call and ask questions and drop your comment. Let's just talk. Let's feel free with each other. So Lee, one of the things I would like to say, last week we ended up on you have to meditate on your goals if you are going to achieve them. So which means immediately you are leaving the house, start to keep ringing in your bell. Okay, I need to get my sweater. I need to get to school. Then I register at the school gym before I go to the park and get into the creative thinking or do my drawings or do my chart or do my whatever you feel you can do at the park. Then I head back to the school gym to start my monthly workout. As you step out that morning, meditating on it is those things keep coming to your head. It might not come the way I just said. It might come like, okay, home, sweater, registration, school, registration, park, gym. So just make sure that pattern is flowing in your head. It's flowing, keep just ruminating over it. Then before you know it, you just realize that once it is time, you move. It is time already, you move. And don't forget, I said something that when you are setting your goals, there are many factors to be considered. We discussed that last week. And one of the factors to be considered is you consider time, you consider your wife, you consider who you need to achieve it. Okay, now let's look at the fact of you need to go to the park to actually think. You need to think about, so maybe you're having a presentation in Strand, they told you to bring, you guys have to bring a fresh idea to the table they're going to present. So you know, you need to actually go to the park and just look at nature and see if you can find something in nature. And fortunately, when you are planning, you're like, okay, you have this friend that actually loves thinking, that you feel thinks a lot, that you feel always come up with creative ideas. Then I think that's the kind of friend you should be planning to actually greet in the morning and let you know that can we go to the park together by 2 p.m. That's the kind of person you're meant to, okay, maybe in the morning already, you told him, oh, hi John, I'll be going to the park today. Do you care if we go together and just see what idea will come to mind? So you actually included that guy in your goal setting. Okay, this is one person that will actually motivate me to go to the park and do this thinking. And even aside from that, if it's somebody that will go to the park together can even give me ideas which will make my work easier, which will make achieving that goal easier. So before you know that morning, John will be surprised that you came all out to come and greet him. And say, hey John, how was your night? How are you doing? Yeah, I want to go to the park today. Do you care to join me? Don't worry, I'll get smoothies while we are going. Part of your goal setting is, okay, if need be, I will buy a smoothie for John and myself to achieve this goal. So those are small thoughts. Those are small bits that actually help in goal setting and achieving that goal. Sometimes you just think of it, okay, I'll tell John to follow me to the park so that we can think. What if John also set out today to achieve some goals and going to the park is not part of his own? So which means you need to be able to offer John something that will make him consider, okay, going to the park with you is not a waste and is not a change of his schedule. You know, I told you that there are many free time between the goals we set for a day now. During those free time, John can now tell you, you know what, instead of going by 2, can we make it 4 p.m.? Then you are like, I need to be at the gym by 6. And you're like, okay, John, let's make it 3:45 so we can get to the park by 4. Then by 5:45 we can leave the park. Then I can be able to make my gym. Then John feels it's fair. Then you guys come to an agreement. I tell him, don't worry, I'll grab a smoothie when I'm coming. Now John feels good that his goal is not being disrupted by yours. And meanwhile, in the midst of his goal, he's able to do what they call volunteering. He's able to do what they call helping others. And he feels good about himself that he's able to help you. So before you know it, everybody can set goals and it doesn't affect one or the other. But don't forget, there are people that will not set goals who you can use to actually achieve your goals. Some people depend on your goals to have a goal. Like somebody that is not learning but knows the art of drawing. He is able to draw perfectly, but he's not learning. So he needs someone like you who is into art, probably don't have time to draw. So actually set goals of, I need 10 paintings by Friday. Then you will transfer the goal to him that, come, I'll pay you this amount. Can you do 10 drawings for me before Friday? And he's like, I don't have anything to do. Bring it on. You've given him a goal till Friday to finish 10 paintings. Now, don't forget, you're not using it because you're going to pay him. It might not be much, but you're going to pay him for what he's going to do. And since you guys agree to the pay, then trust me, if he's not fine with the pay, he won't take the job. So sometimes when we pick jobs, that's what somebody said, before you take a job, look at it very well. Be sure it is something that will enhance your own personal goals, except you don't have a goal. And I don't expect that by the end of this show today, you won't still plan to set goals for yourself. I told you have mid-term goals, you have long-term goals, and you have short-term goals. So now one of the things that will help your goals to succeed is collaboration, which I just explained now. You should be able to work with people. Look for people of like mind. I'm not saying look for people that is like you. Like mind, that is people that are thinking, okay, you want to start the gym. Then you have to look for someone, probably who has started gymming already, I can see results. You collaborate with the person that wants to be like you. I would like you to mentor me. I registered already at the gym, so I would like you to. That person will be more motivating you to achieve that your goal of being a well-built person and having a good body structure. Collaborate, then take responsibility. Don't forget, we just talked about you bringing John down to the park to sing. Don't just assume John will come. If you have his phone number, once it is maybe 3:30, hello John, or maybe by 3, hello John, hope you've not forgotten we're meeting at the park by 4. I'm just saying, I'm just going to remind you, don't forget, your smoothie will be there ahead of you. John knows you are planning to get there before him with a smoothie, and you are also reminded, you are not assuming that you should know now we discussed. You are doing of the goal here. Take responsibility. Check on the people that are helping you out. Check on the progress of it. Then also look for mentors. That if you set a goal to achieve $300,000 in a year, then who has achieved it that you know? Maybe not know physically, maybe on the internet. Who has achieved it? Try and find out how they achieved. And I'm not saying you should start tracing their steps. No, but look at the pathway to their success and challenge yourself. If somebody went straight up to success, then you should know you are meant to run parallel to that person also to get to success. But meanwhile, your starting points are different. So if you see that somebody went straight up and you are 100 meters away from that person, then you should know you are not going straight up. You are going to have a little bit of an angle to meet up to that same success. That is mentoring. You are not where the person is, but you want to achieve what the person has achieved. So you look for mentors. When you set a goal, especially goals, some people set goals that are mind blowing. You're like, what? You think you can do this? And they tell you, yes, I can if I don't give up. And they ask somebody they are looking up to, and before you know it, they have achieved it. So look for mentors. Then don't limit your knowledge and your training. Go for training. Don't assume that because you set your goals, oh, I will just do it. No. Go for training. Go for training. Volunteer somewhere so that you can practice. You know you want to start an NGO and you've not joined any charity organization of anybody to actually volunteer and do a little bit of charity work. I know you might be successful, but join somewhere and learn, gather knowledge. Then know how to manage your time. If you are going to achieve that daily schedule of leave home, get your cardigan to school, to the gym, to the back to the gym and back home, then you have to be time conscious. Because as you get those to you are looking to it. I'm leaving my house by 7. I must get to the store 3 before by 7:15, so that I can get my jacket in 10 minutes. Then I can get back by 7:45 and meet up for the first lecture, which is 8 a.m. Now, by the time you set this goal, it will now be wrong for you, instead of taking a bus, to walk down to the store, knowing that you have actually put a time bound to what you want. And don't forget, when you are putting your time, you knew you had transport to get you there. Now, don't take 10 minutes to get to the store when you know you're going to be riding your bicycle and it is 10 minutes for a bus. So you have to consider what you have. Okay, I'm going to be riding a bicycle. Okay, maybe I should leave the house 6:30 so I can make up. So you think of those things. You need to know how to manage your time, schedule your time well, and put some a little bit of allowance. Then know how to prioritize. Now don't forget, I just said you leave the house, you get your cardigan, you get to school, you go to the gym, you go to the park, then you go to the gym. Okay, what if you can actually do your registration when you come to the gym in the evening and start gymming that evening? Then why bother yourself going to the gym, spending time to go to the gym, then to the park, then back to the gym? Instead, look for something else to do between school and the park. Maybe you go and gather knowledge, you go and study something, you learn something, then you go to the park, then you come to the gym, probably 15 minutes earlier, do your registration and start gymming. Know how you will prioritize. Don't just scatter all your goals. Some of them run side by side. Bring them together and work it out. Don't forget the solution with velocity. Yeah, today we are discussing goal setting too. And as I round up, I'm just telling you some things I need to put in place so that your goals won't fail. And as I round up, be able to don't underrate a goal. I said it in the beginning. Don't say this goal is small or not. Every goal you have set matters. Little drops of water does what? Makes an ocean. And don't forget, you have to persevere. Sometimes your schedule, maybe you're in school and you got delayed in school beyond 4 p.m. for whatever reason. Now you are unable to go to the park. You're unable to register at the gym. Don't get annoyed. Don't get frustrated. You have to persevere. Understand that you can just try and, okay, how do I work it out? Immediately recalibrate. You know, if you use Google Maps, once you take a wrong turn, immediately your Google Maps starts collecting data. Okay, what is your fastest route from where you are now to where you said you're going? Do that immediately. And if it's in your business and you feel you've not hit your target, it is painful, yes, but take time and try and recalibrate. Also, remove distractions. If you know you have 10 friends who would actually distract you from going to the park to think, maybe they will tell you, let's hang around, let's go and look at some chicks, let's go and play, let's go and watch football. Then you know for that day, they are not the friends you need to hang around. You need only John that day to be your friend, to achieve what you need. Not because they are not useful, but because what they will bring to the table will not align. So choose your friends wisely, eliminate distractions. Then don't trust your skills alone. Gather skills, gather knowledge, learn everywhere. Learn everywhere. And don't be a negative person. Yeah, this is a little bit of motivation. Speak positive words. Be positive about it. Be positive about it. Then finally, your vision. I think your vision is the last thing you want to achieve. You want to be like John Cena in 3 months. That is the vision why you're registering at the gym. So you must have a vision. Don't just register at the gym that, okay, I want to start going to the gym. Why? What is the bigger picture? Do you want to be a bouncer or you want to join the force? So have a vision. And that is why I will drop my pen today. Have a vision. Have a vision. Have a vision. It is not, we are not too young to have visions and we are never too old to have a vision. Have a vision for your schooling, for your business, even for yourself. Okay, what is the vision of solution with velocity on A.Y.O radio? Maybe I start from there so that you can know. Now, one of the visions is actually to ensure that this is a show whereby you come through and you don't leave without learning one thing. That is one. We want to make sure that on this show, at times, somebody somewhere is receiving a headway through the show. That is somebody per show, per every show on A.Y.O radio solution. We want to make sure that one person somewhere is actually able to make use of what has been discussed and actually make progress. That's why we keep asking for feedback so that we can know if we are achieving this already or we need to put in more effort. So that is a big picture of solution with velocity, that per show, per streaming, somebody learns, somebody progresses. So don't forget, set your goals right and set out to achieve them. Skill is what you need. Patience is you need much more of it. So thank you so much on Solutions with Velocity today. Yes, soon we'll be bringing a series on unemployment. Yes, it has been, as I've been observing, and I noticed that a lot of people are unemployed, but a lot of people are working. I know that is funny. Many people are working, but they are not employed. which means what they are doing is just they are doing it for today, and once today is over, tomorrow they have to look for something else to do. So we'll be discussing unemployment soon. I don't know how soon, but soon. Once we gather a lot of facts and all, and we're able to bring them together, we'll bring it up on the show, and we'll discuss unemployment and how we, the youth especially, can work our way out of unemployment. So thank you so much for joining us on Solution of Velocity on A.Y.O Radio today. Yeah, we're glad to always be with you. Don't forget, join us on social media as DJ Ali Journalist. It's very important. Follow us on social media. You can watch our videos on YouTube or A.Y.O Radio UK. And also, we'll be having a meet and greet in Nigeria, in Lagos, Nigeria. Pardon. In Lagos, Nigeria on July 13th at A.Y.O Radio Studio in Ikorodu, Lagos. It's a meet and greet where all presenters here will actually be meeting with the people of the city, in the city of Lagos and nearby, and say hello, and they say hello to us. You know, Kamorawa, Kenino, Kemowa, Kawano Moi, Kade forward to Opo, Kali PPL, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us today again.
Thank you, Mr. Velocity. I can't wait to see you in Lagos. I'm telling you, wow, I can't wait. I've learned so much from your program, and I can't wait to meet you in Lagos on Saturday, the 13th of July. I will give you a big hug. Big hug. Big hug.
I'll be glad.
Don't blush.
I'll be glad to receive.
You sound like you're blushing. Like, my Oga Patapata want to give me a hug. Which kind of hug? She hug laughing Jenny.
You know what I mean?
Hug you, the Bubuko. Trust me. Hug you, the Bubuko. I can't wait for you to start the new series on unemployment. To be quite honest.
Unemployment, yeah.
That would be very, very interesting. I'm telling you. Like, I always advise people to do voluntary job. You understand? It works. I did a voluntary job, and trust me, you can't even imagine where it got me to. And even my youngest daughter, who is 22, she did voluntary job for 2 years, and now she was employed with the same company. NHS is like a Nigerian. I'm trying to make an example of it, like a Nigerian or government hospital. Now she now works there as a psychologist. She's earning big money now.
Wow.
I'm telling you. I told her, because when I was telling her, she was like, Dad, how could I be going to work with her, without getting paid? I said, you will enjoy it, you will get paid in future. Just stick to it. Just stick to it. That's the best way, because nowadays it's very hard to get, to get direct employment or to go to companies and then seek for employment. Everyone is fighting for the same job that you are going to apply for. You understand? But when they see that you've done voluntary work before, they look into that. They consider you before anybody else that hasn't done that. Yeah. So now she's my best friend now. She gives me a hug every day. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad. This, Dad. Yeah, calm down. It's my job as a dad, isn't it? Anyway, thank you so much. Have you had breakfast today?
Yes.
What did you have for breakfast? Now, everybody around the world, please pay attention, because this guy is a celebrity. Wherever he ate for breakfast, everybody must be eating it for breakfast every day. Yes, so
okay.
Have a copycat.
Cocoa and akara.
Cocoa and akara. Cocoa is like ogiabi.
Yes, it's like akara. Beans too.
That's a good breakfast. I like that. I was expecting you to say, oh, I hate amala, I hate eba, because most people do that for breakfast and it's not healthy. They say, oh, when I eat something hot, it will keep me going all day, blah, blah, blah. No, you have to eat healthy. I had breakfast this morning. I just had Cheerio, just like cornflakes in it. So that's what I had, and I'm not going to be hungry until maybe 2 or 3 o'clock. So that's me. Yeah, and I think everyone should be doing the same thing. Don't eat something too hot. Yeah, you need light food in the morning. Whenever I'm in Nigeria, people know my people know my breakfast. It's always ogi. Ogi. I can drink ogi on its own without anything, but they always beg me to have it with akara or to have it with my. But me, I just love ogi in Nigeria. That's the first thing I take every morning, and I don't change it. I will never change it for anything else. Anyway, thank you so much, my brother.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, to all our listeners on TuneIn Radio and all our viewers on Instagram Live now and also Facebook Live, enough respect to you. Big shout out to you. I hope you're able to take something away with you on Solution today. And don't forget, Solution comes every week. So watch out for the next one, and the next one is going to be big as well, massive as usual. If you come and listen to this show, you will always take something away with you. Trust me, that's the whole idea of listening to Solution. It's all about businesses. It's all about finding solution to any situation that you are in, whether or be it you're unemployed, be it you're starting a new business, be it probably you want to get a business loan. You must have a plan. That's what Solution is all about with Mr. Velocity. Thank you so much for joining us today. More program coming on today on A.Y.O Radio UK. Yes, thank you so much for your patronage. Yes, thank you very much. And keep it locked. Just to announce, Nikki Diva is coming on today. Program. I know it's been a while since she broadcast, but she's coming on today. To God be the glory. Thank you so much. And the time will be announced very, very shortly. But in the meantime, we're going to commercial break. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's switch it to TuneIn Radio, where we're going to be, or where we broadcast 24/7 and 365 days a year. Thank you. God bless you all. This is Solution with Mr. Velocity. It's bye from me.
Hello. Are you having a writer's block? Are you finding it hard to come through with the next idea? Are you having an idea and you're unable to shape it, you're unable to bring it out into reality? Then Solutions with Velocity on A.Y.O Radio is your next stop. On Solutions, week in, week out, we take practical problems and provide solutions to them. That is, we give you answers in the right size and in the right direction. We walk you through these answers to achieve what you need. And these solutions cuts across ethnicity, national differences, or language barrier. So feel free to join us on A.Y.O Radio week in, week out in Solutions with Velocity. You can join us on social media also. Drop off your comments, drop off your ideas, your observation, and we're glad to serve you. A.Y.O Radio UK, the most charismatic radio.
Searchlight, an informative, educative, and entertaining program where we treat different topics that affect our social lives. The program is of two segments. In the first segment, we treat topics that affect our social lives. In the second segment, we bring out questions from the topic of discussion for our audience to make their own contributions and suggestions. Join your humble presenter, MC Beta, as he breaks to you trending topics that affect our social lives every week. From your best companion, A.Y.O Radio, broadcasting live in UK and Nigeria at www.ayoradiouk.com. Searchlight, you can't afford to miss it. people, this is your eccentric program on your number one radio, the government and the people. It is an informative, educative and entertaining program where we talk about the people to criticize themselves exactly the way they do criticize the government. The program is of two segments. In the first segment, we treat topic on the government and the people. In the second segment is when the audience makes their own contributions and suggestions on the topic of discussion. Join your humble presenter, SAS, as it brings to you the government and the people every week from your best companion radio, A.Y.O, broadcasting live from UK and Nigeria. The government and the people, ìjọba àti ará ìlú, you can't afford to miss it. Baby,
Hello out there, good afternoon. It's 4 p.m. right here in our studios, A.Y.O Radio UK Nigeria. And of course, you know how we do it every Friday afternoon as we bring you wonderful programming that is set to transform you psychologically. And of course, you know how that feels emotionally. It's the program Connect with Loved Ones. I know you're excited right there at home, even as you hear my voice, because I am your regular host, Timothy. And of course, many people call me the OXYGEN, Oxygen, because I do what? I breathe life into you from the MRC. Whoa! Give it up for the studio right here. Of course, I'm not alone. I am with the men in the hood. I am with the guys in the hood. We're doing this all together. And it promises to be a wonderful time of programming that will leave you really transformed. Today we have a wonderful topic that is already cooking. I know you want to know what I'm talking about, but you gotta stay tuned to your radio set for wonderful time of good talk to spice you up emotionally. Of course, we also have wonderful music. We'll be right back.
Now wow, this matter don't come again. Dry endorse food everywhere. But Isha, no worry at all. Don't go be your good friend still day. Don't go clear your throat and you go make your body cooler. Don't. Now wow.
Drop it. Yeah, DJ Ali on the wheels of steel. Drop it. Yeah, drop it. That's how we do. They call me Ugly Q. And yo, this is Ugly Q, acting like the DJ Ali, the journalist on A.Y.O Radio. You shout out to me, bro. Make it break you. It's a homeboy, Diggy Dog. The ski master. Keep listening to A.Y Radio. Don't touch it, time. Light goes on till it goes. I shiver the back. Make it break you.
As your God, your spirit directs you.
All right. I am going on a summer holiday. A summer holiday, I am going on a summer holiday. Who's gonna go with me? Oh, that girl with the bikini. Hey, what's up, everybody? They call me White Q, aka the Hookmaster. And right now you're listening to A.Y.O Radio, London, UK. Keep it locked one time, shall
Nice one, Baba. Nice one.
Do you need frozen food for item 7 for any occasion at all? Quickly contact Iyanu for frozen food for all kinds of fishes, turkey, and chicken parts. That's 08025839117 or 081-568-51769 to make your order or visit our outlet at Iyanu NRC, Olopa, Lagos, Nigeria. Don't get it twisted. The new A.Y.O CEO, Iyanu for frozen foods, ever fresh foods.
Astamine promotes good health in adults and children. With Astamine, vitality and vigor is promoted, especially during hard work and sports. Also, Astamine helps fast recovery from illness. With essential amino acids and vitamins in Astamine, your body will perform optimally.
You can find Astamine in all registered pharmaceutical shops across the country.
Astamine, the building blocks of good health of the family. Astamine, marketed by Fitson Healthcare Limited, the company that values life.
Check it. Mac check 1 2 1 2. Your boy Big T. You represent 166 family. I'm a bush in law. UK Naija worldwide. Now I'm saying I'm chilling with DJ Ali. On fait nous chez la de beau Timothy wow. Elle a your boss in Fiora. On fait nous chez Leria Timothy Bob. They try and distant. You we get burn. Yeah, DJ Ali, Big T. I'm pushing low. Shout out to everyone, east, west, south, north. DJ Ali, Big T.
Blue Corners with a pastor presenter Toke Bravo on A.Y.O Radio UK. It's a 2-segment program where different topics are being discussed. And on the second segment, you can call in to contribute to the topic discussed. To listen, download TuneIn app on Google Play Store and search for A.Y.O Radio UK. For sponsorship and advert placement, dial +44748 75 70261 or +234081377 62524. Blue Corners with Toke Bravo, you will surely be enlightened.
I am a ricotta, mama, Africa, ricotta, yes, what's up, everybody? This is your boy, Van, and we are black.
Nice one, Baba. Thank you so much for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
It's the breakfast show. It's the breakfast show. Starting your day the right way.
Remix. Music.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your day the right way with the Breakfast Show. A.Y.O Radio.
Simply the best. Energy.
workers demand payment of new minimum wage from May. EFCC gets security tools to fight crime. Saudi authorities released 2 Nigerians charged with drug trafficking offenses. 2 dead in shooting at University of North Carolina at Charlotte. And now the news in detail. The International Criminal Police Organization, Interpol, on Monday, April 29th, provided the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, with an application that will enhance intelligence sharing in the tracking of organized crimes such as money laundering and terrorism financing. The application comprises a database to be supervised by the National Center Bureau, NCB, which is an interface between Interpol and national law enforcement agencies of countries through a I-24/7 Journey Project Global Communication System. Within the commission, the application will be managed by its Information and Communications Technology Department. As workers in the country met the 2019 May Day today, there have been calls that the government at all levels should begin the implementation of the 30,000 naira new national minimum wage across the nation. According to Wasas, the General Secretary of the Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, Dr. Peter Ozueson said the organized labor would today formally ask all employers of labor in the country to begin payment of the new minimum wage from this month. According to him, getting a new minimum wage law implemented is not a one-off process, but one that requires diligence and accuracy. The International Criminal Police Organization, Interpol, on Monday, April 29th, provided the EFCC with an application that will enhance intelligence sharing in the tracking of organized crimes, such as money laundering and terrorism financing. The application comprises a database to be supervised by the National Central Bureau, NCB, which is an interface between Interpol and national law enforcement agencies. Within the commission, the application will be managed by its Information and Communications Technology Department. The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board (JAMB) has advised candidates who sat for the 2019 UTME to disregard reports circulating on social media that it has released the UTME results. A statement by the board on its official Twitter handle yesterday said the results were being delayed to ensure that candidates who engaged in malpractices are duly punished. Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Sulaiman, yesterday confirmed the release of a Nigerian student, Zainab Aliyu, and another man, Ibrahim Abulako, who were allegedly accused of drug-related offenses in Saudi Arabia. Aliyu, a student of Maitama Sulaim University, Kano, who traveled for Lesser Hajj in December 2018, was detained by Saudi Arabia authorities for allegedly being in possession of banned substances. The Permanent Secretary said in Abuja yesterday that he was pleased to inform Nigerians about their release. And on the foreign scene, at least 25 Venezuelan troops have sought asylum in Brazil's embassy in Caracas, a senior Brazilian official said on Tuesday after Venezuela set to cut President Juan Guaido claimed soldiers had joined him. A spokesperson for Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro said soldiers and lieutenants were among the applicants. 2 people have died in a shooting on the campus of North Carolina at Charlotte on Tuesday evening, campus police confirmed. In addition, 4 people are being treated for injuries, with 3 of them reported to be in a critical condition. The Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department has identified one suspect as 22-year-old Tristan Andrew Terrell, who they said is in custody, with charges pending against him. No information about the victims will be released until all the families have been notified, officials said. And now to sports. World heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua is set to face America Andrews Jr. in New York on June 1. Joshua, who is 29 years old, was due to face Jarrell Miller at Madison Square Garden, but the American faked drug test, forcing him out of the Madison Square Garden bout.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're switching into TuneIn Radio. Go to TuneIn and search for A.Y.O Radio, the station with charisma. Please follow us.